Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Notice of this meeting stating the date, place, and time has been disseminated as required under the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975. This meeting is called to order. Mr. Clerk, please conduct the prayer.
Everyone, please stand. God of the universe, look thou with favor upon these here assembled, and bestow thy guidance upon the members of the governing body in their deliberations. This we ask in thy name. Amen.
Thank you.
You're going to call the Scouts up.
We're going to have a presentation of the flag and flag salute by the Scouts. The American flag is presented by Alyssa Figurino. The Girl Scout flag will be presented by Ava Figurino. The members of the Council Guard are also Alva Figurino, Gina Gelente, Julia Mueller, Cassie Ocult. And I'm sorry if I mispronounce any names. Color Guard, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. In the event of emergency, the proper method of exiting the council chambers are through the 3 doors in the rear of the room. Occupants should proceed down the front of the staircase, out the front door, and move away from the area of the front steps. Any member of the public wishing to speak during the public comment session at the end of the meeting, please sign in on the sheets provided in the front of the room. Please turn off all cell phones or place them on vibrate. If you must take a call, leave the council chambers to do so. Mr. Clerk, please call the roll. Mr. Kalbas.
Here.
Cozio. Here. Brown. Mr. Brown called the...
He's excused.
Armstead. Here. Crosby Hurley.
Here.
Sadowski. Here. Sheehy. Here. Yamakaitis. Here. Medina. Mr. Medina called. He was stuck at work.
He's excused.
Mr. Kaczynski.
Here.
Mr. Moore.
Here. Tonight,
Mics are off, Jim. All the mics are off.
could we have a staff person come up, take a look at our mics from downstairs? We have a mechanical malfunction. And we'll proceed in a few moments. While we're doing that, I would like to tell everybody what's going on this evening. Tonight is the annual participation by the Boy and Girl Scouts in Linden City Government. Members of the Scouts will be taking the place of city officials. Tonight will be the 69th Annual Scout in Government Day. And I would like to ask the Scouts to please come up and be with your counterparts. Please come up. And Brian, please come up and take a look at the mics. I couldn't do this without it.
I did. So, do I read?
Let's see the press.
I say that? I say this?
I've been told.
When you say move for approval, you're gonna say second. Okay, say I move, Chelsea's gonna say, when he says move for approval, you're gonna say second.
And I ask for a second.
I move for item number 7, and ask for a second. Everybody this year say the same.
I know.
Read the first one. You're gonna say they're gonna say, no, you'll be the 7th one, you'll be the 8th one, so you're not the first. No, 5. The first guy's got it. This is a and you'll say second.
When you say, I move for approval and
Just
request
say
a second.
second, right? With that mic. No, who's
Say second.
Ma'am, can we get a picture of me just standing up here and my pass out my thing?
for a second?
Oh, you do? Okay. I'll get that for you later.
No, you're 7 and you're 8. So just listen to everybody else. Everybody puts a little bit of a twist on it. So you just have
I have,
Don't worry, you can't get fired. I'm mumbling. We're gonna go vote. I ask for approval of item number 7. The clerk will read number 3. Ask for a second. And then they'll say,
We are going to move into the consent agenda.
and then after somebody gives a second, then they'll vote.
We are going to move into consent agenda.
Everybody will say yes, yes, yes.
Mr. Scout Clerk, please read the first consent item.
I read into this. Tax Court Judgment, Block 44, Lots 6 and 7, JJ Improvement Co., Inc. The above referenced property owners are entitled to refund due to a tax court of New Jersey judgment reducing the assessment by $37,000 for the tax year 2011 for Lot 6 and $35,000 for the tax year 2011 for Lot 7. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $39,816 payable to the law office of Nathan P. Wolf, LLC, and JJ Improvement Co., Inc., 673 Morris Avenue, Springfield, New Jersey, 07081, charging same to account number 3-01-55-275-999-000.
Motion, please.
Thank you, Council President. I ask for approval on consent agenda item number 1 and seek a second.
second?
First ward,
Yes.
second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
Yes.
fifth ward,
Yes.
sixth ward,
Yes.
seventh ward,
Yes.
eighth ward,
Yes.
ninth ward,
Yes.
10th ward.
Yes.
Council President,
Yes. Mr. Scout Clerk, please read the second consent item.
Tax Court Judgment, Block 176, Lot 14, JJ Improvement Co., Inc. The above referenced property owners are entitled to a refund due to a tax court of New Jersey judgment reducing their assessment by $63,800 for the tax year 2011. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $35,814 payable to Law Office of Nathan P. Wolf, LLC, and JJ Improvement Co., Inc., 673 Morris Avenue, Springfield, New Jersey, 07081, charging same to the amount number 3-55-275-999-000.
Motion, please.
First ward?
Yes.
Sorry, second ward?
Thank you, Council President. I move to consent agenda item number 2, and I ask for a second.
Second.
Second ward? First ward?
Yes. Yes.
Second ward?
Yes.
Third ward?
Yes.
Fourth ward?
Yes.
Fifth ward?
Yes.
Sixth ward?
Yes.
Seventh ward?
Yes.
Eighth ward?
Yes.
Ninth ward?
Yes.
10th ward?
Yes.
Council President?
Yes. Mr. Scout Clerk, to read the third consent item.
Tax sale requesting a fund of premium paid at the 2011 tax sale on the following block and lot. Block 81, Lot 1, redemption date, April 10th, 2013. Certificate number 10-00056, amount $18,000. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $18,000 payable to the U.S. Bank SAS Custom SAS Menu VIDTR TLSG-2 Liberty Place 50 South 6th Street 1950 Philadelphia, Pennsylvania 1910-2, charging same to the amount number 3-01-55-276-999-956.
Motion, please.
Thank you, Council President. I move consent agenda item number 3, and I ask for a second.
Second.
First ward,
Yes.
second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
Yes.
fifth ward,
Yes.
sixth ward,
Yes.
seventh ward,
No.
eighth ward,
No.
ninth ward,
Yes.
10th ward.
No.
Council President,
Yes. Mr. Scout Clerk, please read the fourth consent item.
credit balance, Block 2223, Lot 12, Felipe A. and Maria A. Goncalves, 1811 Mildred Avenue. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to an overpayment on 2013 second quarter taxes. The owner's mortgage company paid and the title agency paid. The title agency is entitled to a refund. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $1,748.27 payable to the green label titled 2517 Highway 35, Building B, Suite 102, Madison, New Jersey 08736, charging same to the amount number 3-01-55-288-999-904.
Motion, please.
Mr. President, I move for an approval for a consent item number 4 and request a second.
Second.
First ward,
Yes.
second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
Yes.
fifth ward,
Yes.
sixth ward,
Yes.
seventh ward,
Yes.
eighth ward,
Yes.
ninth ward,
Yes.
10th ward.
Yes.
Council President,
Yes. Mr. Scout Clerk, please read the fifth consent item.
credit balance, Block 49, Lot 2, Alex Rodriguez, 1410 Access Avenue. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to an overpayment on 2013 second quarter taxes. The owner's mortgage company and the owner's title agency paid the taxes, and the owner is entitled to a refund. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $1,601.40 payable to Alex Rodriguez, 1410 Access Avenue, Linden, New Jersey, 07036, charging the same amount to number 3-01-55-283-999-904.
Motion, please.
Thank you, Madam President. I move consent agenda item number 5 and request a second.
Second.
First ward,
Yes.
second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
Yes.
fifth ward,
Yes.
sixth ward,
Yes.
seventh ward,
Yes.
eighth ward,
Yes.
ninth ward,
Yes.
10th ward.
Yes.
Council President,
Yes. Mr. Scout Clerk, please read the 6th consent item.
credit balance, block 80, lot 5, James E. Phoebe Surless, 1105 Access Avenue. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to an overpayment on the 2011 fourth quarter taxes. The owner's mortgage company paid and the titled agency paid. The owner is entitled to a refund. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $984.54 payable to James E. and Phoebe Surless, 1105 Access Avenue, Linden, New Jersey, 07036, charging same amount to account number 3-101-55-288-999-904.
Motion, please.
I move for agenda item number 6 and ask for a second.
Second.
First ward,
Yes.
second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
Yes.
fifth ward,
Yes.
sixth ward,
Yes.
seventh ward,
Yes.
eighth ward,
Yes.
ninth ward,
Yes.
10th ward.
Yes.
Council President,
Yes. Mr. Scout Clerk, please read the 7th consent item.
credit balance, block 209, lot 15, Edward Brigham Jr., 103 E. Henry Street. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to an overpayment on the 2012 second quarter taxes. The owner's mortgage company and the owner paid the taxes, and the owner is entitled to a refund. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $1,713.30 payable to Core Logic, charging the same amount to number 3-01-55-288-999-904.
Motion, please.
I move for approval of consent agenda number 7 and ask for a second. Second.
First ward,
Yes.
second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
Yes.
fifth ward,
Yes.
sixth ward,
Yes.
seventh ward,
Yes.
eighth ward,
Yes.
ninth ward,
Yes.
10th ward.
Yes.
Council President,
Yes. Mr. Scout Clerk, please read the 8th consent item.
credit balance, block 293, lot 14, John D. Patrisco, 219 Livingston Road. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to an overpayment on 2013 second quarter taxes. The owner's mortgage company paid and the titled agency paid. The owner is entitled to a refund. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $2,101.92, payable to John D. Pacheco, C.O. Manchester Titled Agency, Inc., 121 South Elucid Avenue, P.O. Box 2306, Westfield, New Jersey, 07091-2306, charging the same amount to number 3-01-55-288-999-904.
Motion, please.
Thank you, Council President. I move for approval of consent item number 8 and request a second.
Second.
First ward,
Yes.
second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
Yes.
fifth ward,
Yes.
sixth ward,
Yes.
seventh ward,
Yes.
eighth ward,
Yes.
ninth ward,
Yes.
10th ward.
Yes.
Council President,
Yes. Mrs. Scout Clerk, please read the 9th consent item.
credit balance, block 312, lot 11, Austin C. and Hada P. William, 518 West Henry Street. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to an overpayment on 2009 third quarter taxes. The owner's mortgage company and the owner's entitled agency paid the taxes, and the owner is entitled to a refund. Therefore, it will be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $1,744.60 payable to Austin C. and Hada William, 518 West Henry Street, Linden, New Jersey, 07036, charging same amount to account number 3-01-55-288-999-904.
Motion, please.
Thank you, Council President. I move for approval of consent item number 9 and request a second.
Second.
First ward,
Yes.
second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
Yes.
fifth ward,
Yes.
sixth ward,
Yes.
seventh ward,
Yes.
eighth ward,
Yes.
ninth ward,
Yes.
10th ward.
Yes.
Council President,
Yes. Mrs. Scout Clerk, please read the 10th consent item.
credit balance, block 315, lot 15, John and Jenny L. Principato, 605 West Henry Street. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to an overpayment on 2009 third quarter taxes. The owner's mortgage company paid the taxes twice, and the owner is entitled to a refund. Therefore, it would be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $1,504.30 payable to John and Jenny L. Principato, 1706 West Over Road, Linden, New Jersey, 07036, charging same amount to account numbers 3-01-55-288-999-904.
Motion, please.
Thank you, Council President. I ask for approval for consent number 10. I ask for a second. Second.
First ward,
Yes.
second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
No.
fifth ward,
No.
sixth ward,
Yes.
seventh ward,
Yes.
eighth ward,
Yes.
ninth ward,
No.
10th ward.
No.
Council President,
Yes. Mrs. Scout Clerk, please read the 11th consent item.
credit balance, block 310, lot 10, Pico and Luz Ann Lavos, 212 West Gibbon Street. There now exists a credit balance on the above referenced block and lot due to an overpayment on 2009 second quarter taxes. The owner's and title agency paid, as well as a mortgage company, creating an overpayment in the amount of $1,436.77. Therefore, it will be in order for the council to authorize the treasurer to issue a check in the amount of $1,436.77 payable to Pical and Luz and Lavos, 212 West Gibbon Street, Linden, New Jersey, 07036, changing sum amount to account numbers 3-01-55-288-999-904.
Motion, please.
Thank you, Council President. I ask for approval on consent agenda item 11 and seek a second.
Second.
First ward,
Yes.
second ward,
Yes.
third ward,
Yes.
fourth ward,
Yes.
fifth ward,
Yes.
sixth ward,
No.
seventh ward,
No.
eighth ward,
No.
ninth ward,
No.
10th ward.
No.
Council President,
Yes. Scout Mayor, do you have a statement? Scout Mayor, do you have a statement?
First off, I'd like to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming here today. My name is Gabrielle Elias, and I'm Law Post Secretary of 629, and I'm role-playing today as the city mayor. As Law Post 629, we basically are a nonprofit group that explores different branches of government and law, and we thank you for letting us participate in the day's events. And we encourage you all to come to and sit in on our roundtable discussion on school safety, a discussion by students being held this Thursday in Linden High School at 6 p.m. I'd also like to thank everyone that hosted and made our trip possible today, Mrs. Yamakaitis and Mr. Sadowski, the Scout advisors and chaperones. It's nice to be able to get to know and gain more knowledge and become more informed of all the parts of government that take part in protecting us and help our community function. It gives us an idea of what goes on in our government and a whole new and open idea of new and different fields that we may be interested in and filling on later in the future and years to come. Again, thank you everyone for coming here, and may you all have a blessed night on behalf of the Law Explorer Post 629 and the Girls and Boy Scouts in attendance here today. Thank you.
I'd like to ask Councilwoman Yamakaitis and Councilman Sadowski to step forward to the front dais.
I'd like to thank the Scouts for their participation in this Scout and Government Day this year. This has been a Linden tradition. You know, many of the troop leaders are saying many other towns don't do this. So I really appreciate all the help the Scout leaders put into this today. We went to the Union County Public Safety Building in Scotch Plains. They toured a ballistics lab, a forensics lab, the jail cells. They really got a nice tour, and the county really were great hosts to them this afternoon. They would actually, some of the Scouts asked if we could possibly go again next year, so. But I'd like to thank them for being well-behaved. They represented Linden very well today. And I think Mr. Sheehy was saying this is the first time probably in Scout and Government Day that we had some no's voted on the consent agenda item. He likes these people. Maybe you have future council people up here, so. But I'd like to thank the Scout leaders and, of course, the parents. It takes a lot to have your children involved in activities like this, and you are the ones that are behind the success of these children. They are our future, so thank you. Mr. Sadowski?
I'd just sort of like to agree with Michelle. Michelle did all the hard work. She got everything set up and so on. I came along today and I filled in wherever was needed. But I have to say that they were too well behaved. I was wondering, I mean, there was no problems. They asked intelligent questions. It was a pleasure to, I guess, work with them. Also, the leaders of their group, it was a pleasure to work with them, and I could see what they did with all these children. They set a good basic, a good, foundation. And like Michelle said, I hope this continues, go further and further. When I moved to Linden, my children were in the Scouts, Boy Scouts, or Cub, I forget, but then these troops just disappeared, they stopped. So I'm glad to see the young people here, but like we said this afternoon, it's going to be their world, not our world, their world coming up, and you shape it the way you want to. So I just want to really give them another hand, and the leaders, for a wonderful job they did today. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to be calling the Scouts forward to receive their resolutions from council. I'd also like to make mention, this year, we have a new Scout troop that participated. It's the Law Explorers Post 629, and like Mr. Sadowski was saying, a lot of the Scout troops have folded, unfortunately, but it's nice to see we're getting other venues popping up, and basically they're high school students that are interested in the field of law, and police forensics lab they really enjoyed seeing that. So again, I'm glad to see another troop popping up. Okay, you want to get the certificates? I'll ask our mayor to come down. No. Okay. With the rest of the Scouts, please line up to come down. Okay. Our mayor with Gabriella Elias. Our first ward councilwoman was Rachel Sofer. Rachel. Bob, why don't you stay on the other side so I can help him again? Okay. Our second ward councilwoman was Chelsea Yates. Our third ward councilman, Christopher Fife. Our fourth ward councilwoman, Stephanie Sporer. Our fifth ward councilwoman, Brianna Thomas.
I'm going to do the sixth, since she was my ward. Shatem Thompson. Come on, Shatem.
Okay. Our seventh ward councilman, Andrew Maldonado. Our eighth ward councilman, and he is a resident of the 8th Ward, Makalambo Juma. Our 9th Ward councilwoman, Sarah Bastos. Our 10th Ward Councilman is Joseph Maldonado. Our Council President, Samantha Jesuits. Okay, yeah, I'm trying, no, he's not here. Our Fire Chief, Madeline Valentine. Okay. Our Police Chief, I believe, had to go home a little bit early tonight. He had homework, Ray Hernandez, so we'll get him his certificate. Okay, our City Attorney, Alexandra Rodriguez. And our City Clerk, Justin Valentine. Okay. Now I'd like to ask the flag holders to come forward.
Ooh, flag holders.
And the color guard. Okay. Alyssa Figueredo. Olivia Figueredo. Okay. Gianna Giunta. Now, who wouldn't want to buy cookies off of her? Ava Figueredo. Jalissa Muller. Okay, next one's one of yours.
Oh, that's right. Cassie Orcutt.
All right, I'd like to ask our scout leaders to please stand.
Yeah.
And be recognized. You put in a lot of hard work. Valerie, Allison, Lucia, Sherry, and I'm not sure of your name? Brenda. Okay, thank you again for all you do for the children.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the Scouts and the Scoutmasters for the participation, and you're free to leave at this time if you wish.
Smiling faces out there. Hello, Mrs. Bass. How's it going? Oh, Bob, good job out there, huh?
My God.
I think that came from the heart, man.
Thank you. We're going to move into a presentation for Earth Day. In recognition of Earth Day, the Linden Environmental Commission has sponsored the 15th Annual Earth Day Poster Contest. The winners will be presented with awards tonight. Will Mary Purvis, Chairman of the Environmental Commission, and President Pro Temp Michelle Yamakaitis, please come down to the floor to make the presentations. Mary Purvis.
Rose, Liz?
No, it helps. London, it helps. Valentina? I thought I saw that. I don't have Valentina.
No, this is the name that we had prior to the council meeting. Michelle's gonna get us this spelling, yep. No, not at all.
She'll get a new
No, I'll make them Wednesday.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Earth Day. It's my pleasure to welcome you tonight to the presentation of awards to the winners of our annual Earth Day poster contest. The contest is sponsored by the Linden Environmental Commission in coordination with industrial representatives and residents. Additionally, this year marks the 43rd anniversary of Earth Day. This week highlights the importance of preservation and protection of the city's, state's critical natural resources that enhance our quality of life, and our ongoing efforts to increase the need for recycling to save our earth. This year's poster contest theme was the importance of recycling. I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize those individuals who participated in the project, judging, picking up posters, preparing certificates. Lois Bass, Tom Boland, Rose Basicolo, Joanna Colucci, Marilyn Copland, Ginny Durazmi, Lucille DeSano, Liz Garcia, Mary Grabunka, Joan Conrad, Janet Miller, Council President James Moore, Joseph Para, Mary Phillips, Mike Powers, Dennis Purvis, Fire Chief Joe Rizzo, James Zornicki, Police Chief James Schulhafer, Kathy Semick, Rose Stefanowitz, Angie Serkis, Carol Zager. I would be remiss if I failed to recognize the members of the Environmental Commission who serve without compensation to make a difference in our community. Our Vice President, our Vice Chairman, Jim Powell, Nancy Gomes, Dolores Hines, Bill Kowalski, Joe LaPlaca, Elaine Lubis, Becky McHugh, Helen Ritchie, Louise Byer, our Secretary, Council Liaison, Armando Medina. I'd also like to recognize those businesses that have supported this project for many years. Infinium, USA LP, Northfield Bank, Phillips 66, Epicor Incorporated, and Mercer Coating and Lining. Would you like to hold it up?
Now it is my honor to announce the winners of the 2013 Earth Day Poster Contest. When I call your name, please come forward. Thomas Armstrong. Right here. Okay. Brooke Byer. Okay. Yeah, turn around. Okay, Ariana Coffer Miller. Jake Connors. Cassie Conti. Casey Conti.
Casey.
Close enough.
Emily Destito. Samantha Dias. Christine Doria. Congratulations. Ryan Hatzelhofer. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Meja Jean Pierre. Ataya Kuspitel. Andrew Maldonado, one of our scouts this evening. Gabriella Maloney.
Gabriella.
Victoria Morgan. Francesca Pinto. Carly Ray Rodriguez.
Harley.
She's not here this evening. Okay, Angela Sosa.
Angela. Angela.
Over here, turn around. Robert Sharshevsky. Not here? Okay. Amy Tran. Okay. Sierra Wasserman.
Thank you. Tonight, the City of Linden employees with 30 years of service will be recognized for their dedication to the city. I'd like to ask Madam President Pro Temp Michelle Yamakais to make the presentations.
Once.
Tough job tonight.
Hello? Testing 1, 2.
It's working. Okay, now I have the pleasure, these next two employees are actually residents from my ward. I'd like to first call up Alan Lubis from Public Works.
Good.
Okay.
A lot of time put in.
Our next employee is from the City Clerk License Office, Joni Turbot. Would your mom like to come up?
Yes. Bring your cat up.
We want a family shot.
Family shot.
Come on, Bill.
Yeah, go ahead. She gets over, never mind.
Yep. Joan's brother, Bill, is a lieutenant in our police department.
Where's the cat? Cat license.
Okay. And the mic was off, I'll just mention the other employees that weren't here. Anthony Coplin from our public property, Warren Heisler from Public Works, Ricky McLeod from Public Works, and Robert Zack from Public Works. Congratulations, and thank you for your service to our city.
We're going to move into the Personnel Committee report and I'll ask Councilwoman Mrs. Yamakaitis to present that.
Thank you, Mr. President. Approval is requested for the following personnel actions. In the Public Property and Community Services Department, the approval of a seasonal list, which is on file in the City Treasurer's office. I move for approval and ask a second.
Second.
Mr. Colbus.
Yes.
Koziel. Yes. Armstead.
Yes.
Cosby Hurling.
Yes.
Sadowski.
Yes.
Sheehy.
No.
Yemakaitis.
Yes.
Kaczynski.
Yes.
Mr. Moore.
Yes. At this time, I'd like to call on Councilman Rick Cozio.
Who?
Richard Cozio.
Thank you, Council President. I had asked for a few seconds tonight to announce, during this season of budget hearings and building the budget. I know that certain council people are getting together and having community meetings. Councilman Colibus from the 1st Ward and myself are going to have a combined 1st and 2nd Ward municipal budget town hall meeting, if you will, on Monday evening, May 6th at 7 p.m. At JTG Center on Helen Street, right behind City Hall. If you have any questions, comments, we will have our city treasurer there. Mr. Brown, finance chairman, will be there. Myself and Mr. Colibus will also be there. So please, if you have any questions, concerns on the budget, to see where we're at, to see, quite honestly, how hard that the committee has been working, please come. Again, that's Monday, May 6th, 7 p.m., JTG Center. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you. I'm sorry about that. Mr. Armstead.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. I'd just like to also announce that on Wednesday, May the 8th, we will be having a community meeting at the Linden Multipurpose Center on John Street, also to discuss the budget, as well as some other issues that have just come about, such as the garbage pickup and the potential for a surcharge on garbage for city residents. Again, that's Wednesday, May 8th, 7 o'clock p.m. at the Linden Multipurpose Center, and also we will have the treasurer, Alexis Zach, will be there. Councilperson Peter Brown, who's the chairman of the Personal and Finance Committee, will be there. I will be there, and any other members of the Personal and Finance Committee who would like to attend are more than welcome to join us. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Councilman. I'd like to call on Councilman Robert Sadowski.
In the same vein, just to like to announce that we will have a budget meeting. It'll be the 3rd Ward, Peter Brown, my ward, and the 7th Ward, Jack Sheehy. All three of us, anyone from the wards would like to come. Also, anyone from the rest of the town, please. It's not limited to those 3 wards. And that will be on next Tuesday, the 30th, 7 p.m., and that'll be at the Elks Club. So that's next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Anyone who wants to attend, whether you're from these wards or the town, please be there. Your questions will be answered. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Sheehy?
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I would like to follow up with Mr. Sadowski. Mr. Sadowski and Mr. Brown and I will be at the Elks Tuesday, April 30th at 7 o'clock to discuss the budget, and Mrs. Zach, our treasurer, will be there. So if you have any questions, like Mr. Sadowski said, anybody in town is welcome to show up at this meeting, and we welcome everyone. And I'd like to thank the Environmental Commission and the Scout leaders tonight and the parents. It was so nice to see all these smiling faces out here instead of usually I'm looking at a bunch of frowns. Thank you. Thank you, Council
Thank you,
President.
Councilman. I'd like to call on 10th Ward Councilman Adam Kaczynski.
Thank you, Mr. Council President. I would just like to also announce that Councilman Medina and myself are having a joint 9th and 10th Ward budget meeting on Friday, May 3rd at 7 p.m. At the Presbyterian Church on Orchard. Everybody's welcome. 9th and 10th Ward, we're going to have also the financial individuals there to answer any questions, to get the information that we have. Again, Friday, May 3rd at 7 o'clock at the Presbyterian Church on Orchard. And I also like to extend my gratitude and thanks to everybody who participated tonight, and for the employees that reached that milestone. Congratulations. I'm very happy for you, and I hope it's as rewarding for you as it is up here to see you get that award. So thank you, Mr. Council President.
Thank you, Councilman. We're going to move into resolutions. The public comments will be permitted for those specific resolutions to be removed from the consent approval. We only have one, 193. Please read the synopsis of the resolution, which has been prepared by the city clerk's office. Each is informative, self-explanatory. However, you wish to address a specific resolution, 193, the council will entertain questions on it. Does anyone in the audience wish to remove resolution 193 on my right? Seeing none on my right, in the center. Seeing none in the center, on my left, none on the left. I ask for a motion.
Thank you, Council President. I ask for approval on Resolution 193 and seek a second.
Second. Mr. Colibus?
Yes.
Koziel?
Yes.
Armstead?
Yes.
Cosby Hurling?
Yes.
Sadowski?
Yes.
Sheehy?
Yes.
Yemakaitis?
Yes.
Kaczynski?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes.
Motion is approved.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. I'd like to move into comments from members of the public in attendance on city business. Not to exceed. Yes. Okay, thank you, Ms. Hero. Ms. Hero. We're going to move into members of comments. Oh, you got me thrown off here. All right, so no personal. Is there anyone out there who wishes to make a comment not to exceed 5 minutes? Please raise your hand. Pat Hero, please come up.
That doesn't include me turning this around. Hi, Pat Hero, Wheatsheaf Road. First, I want to thank all the scouts and their families for turning out tonight and for giving their talents and gifts to the community. Scouting is a most valuable activity. I know I once was a Girl Scout myself. And what they learn is so valuable and will benefit themselves as well as the community. And it's always good when you use your unique gifts and talents for the benefit of others. That's when you find the most joy in life. Now, on to what happened on first reading. I'm addressing ordinance number, I believe it's 5725. Really not sure because it's not numbered on the ordinance that I have. But it is with regard to what you spoke of from the dais, and we did not know because it was not on our agenda. But it is indeed garbage collection annual charges. Per residential dwelling unit, $10 per month. Per commercial industrial unit, $30 a month. And the term, if you have any questions with regard to a residential dwelling unit, the term single or one-family home and apartment shall be synonymous with the term residential dwelling unit. As William Shakespeare might say, a fee by any other name is still a tax. And yes, you may be using this because Mr. Christie doesn't allow you to go over a 2% cap. But he did it because he knew the kind of people we have in local governments. They don't care about sticking it to ordinary people. After all, they just expect us to bend over and take it. Well, we're tired of bending over and we don't want to take it anymore. It's a little bit hard when you're finding it hard to find food to eat and heat and medical attention, to be able to spend $10 per month in garbage removal fees. And where will it stop?
That's it, she's done.
Is it going to stop with this? Or are you going to think of other possible fees to, quote unquote, tax us with? Well, it's a little bit difficult. It really is for a lot of us. Some people are property tax delinquent. They can't even afford to pay their property taxes. You know, how many times are you going to slap us? Turn the other cheek, yes, but we can't keep turning the other cheek. When do we take a stand? When do we say no? Yes, I know you're having a problem with the budget. The fact is, I don't think you've done, yes, Mr. Koziel, you haven't done enough. There's a lot of people with a lot of salaries, and yes, we've let them go through attrition, and that's been nice. But you know what? There was a reason why I asked you to read the book, Necessary Endings, because it's a very, very helpful book about life as well. It's because there are some times when you have to put an end to the way things have been going, and they've been going this way for a long time. We have too many salaries with a big wingspan from like maybe $10,000 to $80,000. That's got to be tightened up. There's a lot of things that we could do. We haven't done them. We haven't had the courage to do them. When trash day, we get another trash day because people called up and complained. You know what? Maybe we should have said, I'm sorry, but we really can't afford it. Okay? Now, no one loves trash day more than I do, okay? And yet I would have said, okay, I understand. We can't afford it. We can't afford it. Instead, we get another trash day. You know, sometimes we just have to sacrifice. And you know what, though? Some of us have sacrificed too much. Now, you might say, $10. What's $10? If you're making over $100,000 for your family, $10 ain't nothing. If you're not making anything, $10 is a heck of a lot. Okay? Now, we're not saying that we don't expect to be taxed. We understand taxing is a form of living in a state. But when more people are leaving the state of New Jersey than are coming in, that's a problem. Now, I can't address it for all the cities, but I'm here in Linden, and I can address it here. And we have to do something. Yeah, I know we can bring in ratables, but it's tough. It's tough economic times. But believe me, we've got to look at other ways to bring in either more money or make more cuts. And yeah, maybe we're going to alienate some people. But you know what? I've already talked to some of you about cuts we can make. But we got to think about more cuts and hard. But we can't afford to pay people pay fees instead of taxes. That's just untenable. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. Council conference meetings will be Monday, May 20th, 2013, at 6 p.m. in the council conference room, City Hall, 301 Northwood Avenue. Council conference meeting prior to the council meeting, Tuesday, May 21st, 2013, 6 p.m. in the council conference room, City Hall, 301 Northwood Avenue. Council meeting Tuesday, May 21st, 2013, at 7 p.m. in the council chambers, City Hall, 301 Northwood Avenue. I ask for a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Colbus?
Yes.
Koziel?
Yes.
Armstead?
Yes.
Crosby Hurling?
Yes.
Sadowski?
Yes.
Sheehy?
Yes.
Yemakaitis?
Yes.
Kaczynski?
Yes.
Mr. Moore?
Yes. Thank you.